Pop YouTube? Welcome to another video, and today we're going to be doing a trade recap. The trade I took today, what I did right, what I did wrong. And yeah, so coming into the day, well, first of all, we are green on the day, thankfully. I'm up $2,950. So let's get into it. So coming into the day, I had a Jesus. Why is it tripping? Never mind. I guess I don't want us to do replay mode. Coming into the day, I was more bullish, honestly, just based off of how bullish the daily was. We were displaced now the hourly, and I wanted to see whether or not this 15-minute would get inversed off of open. Now, we did not inverse it. We ended up closing right inside of it. So I was just really waiting, being patient, waiting for the market to tell me what it really wanted to do. As y'all can see, we were very choppy, so I wasn't really expecting the best PA from what we were getting, but I did end up being patient, and I caught something. So I ended up recognizing we had this SMT off of open. This was my sign of potential manipulation from NQ. We had an SMT with ES. ES ended up selling completely off NQ, put in this lower time frame SMT. So from there, I ended up taking this right here. I took this inversion 1 minute, changing the state off of the SMT while we were still respecting the 15-minute fair value gap. This was my first trade. Stop was here. Targeting was initial target was standard deviation of the higher time frame range, which, as y'all can see, is right here. This was my first profit take target, and so as y'all can see, that trade initially stopped me out, but I did end up getting back in. It stopped me out for a small loss. I lost $800 on that first loss. I ended up getting back in right here once we got to this inversion of this 30-second. So I re-entered. Stop was at this low, same target. So I really wanted to see a continuation here. However, we didn't get that, but I did end up taking off a majority at this high just because we had an SMT with ES, and also, as you'll know, August price action hasn't been the best. So I'm really just trying to be more aggressive with my take profits, not trying to leave too many runners. So yeah, that was my first trade, and from there, that put me back up on the day. I was up about $300, and then from there, I ended up, I don't like this trade I took right here. I did try to scalp this long. Once we got this V shape after pulling back, I wanted to see a long continuation. I re-entered the long, got stopped out, put me only up about $100 on the day from that point. So from there, ended up waiting some more. Once we got this change in the state, I entered short. One break even once we inversed the 1 minute. Rode it to, initially I took off at this low just because I didn't like the SMT that we had. And as you know how price action has been recently, so I took off a majority around here. I then pyramided once we got this displacement through. My fill was right here, so I pyramided on this, rode it to the 930 low, and that was my final trade, which essentially made me a majority of my profits for the day. Let me see if I can hide the account, but also show my P&L. It's a eval. I don't know if y'all can do anything with the total P&L. $2,950. It is a 150K account, and as y'all can see, we are pretty close to passing. So $2,950 on the day. Pretty good morning. Done fairly quick. Then 20 minutes of market open. So very blessed, very happy. As y'all can see, I am in Costa Rica right now. Pretty good view. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this quick trade recap, and catch you on the next one. Peace out.